Guys, it's Starseed back again with another video. Today I kind of just wanted to ramble about the ending of Attack on Titan. I might be a little bit late to the party. I know the anime just ended not too long ago, maybe like last year, but I really wanted to talk about it and rant about it because it is, just to preface, Attack on Titan is one of my favorite anime series of all time. I would say it's even goated. Um, and I think it stands the test of time. I think like in about 20, 30, 40 years, we'll be looking back at Attack on Titan like, damn, that shit a classic. But I just want to talk about the ending because it being like one of my favorite series and all, I really wasn't too fan of an ending. And I did read the manga. I will say the anime ending is you can't see me right now, but I'm like making a small, very small gesture with my hand, with my index and my thumb, showing you how small of a change they made. It is a little bit better in the anime. I will say there is some things that are cleared up, and some things that are just, I guess, easier to understand. But let's just go ahead and dive right into it. The first thing that I really didn't like about the ending was why the fuck didn't Aaron, complete the rumbling? And why didn't he complete the rumbling? And what was his motivation for it at the end? Why did he change up his motivation? Before, he had this motivation of, I have to kill the people across the sea, or I have to save my people, because if I don't do this rumbling, then all of us Eldians are going to die. And then towards the end, Armin's asking, "Why, Aaron? Why did you do it?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I guess I always wanted to do it." But like, he had clear motivations leading up to the entirety of it. It's like it makes no sense. And why did he switch up? And he's just like, yeah, I always wanted to do this. I wanted to kill the world. All right, bro. But another thing I didn't like, and I don't, this is like probably like on the bottom list of things that I didn't like, is just like how the Mikasa and Eren like love story came to a head. And I guess, you could say throughout the story, Aaron loved his loved his like stepsister Mikasa this entire time. Technically they're step siblings, but I mean, neither here nor there. But then he goes into like, I mean, if that's, it's fine, it's fine. They love each other, that's fine. But then he goes into ultra cuck mode with fucking Armin, and he's like, I don't want her to love anybody else. I don't, for 10 years. I want her to pine over me, bro. And and listen. I get it. It's like a 16-year-old kid going through like death and everything, but like, what was even the point of showing us the alternate realities if Aaron was gonna be on some stoic shit, on some, oh, I'm gonna destroy the world, I'm gonna make my friends hate me, I'm gonna, but then you make him a cuck at the end, and he's just bitching, whining, complaining. Um, but yeah, another thing that I really, on the topic of love in that story, why did Ymir love King Fritz enough to, for 2,000 years, subjugate her, this race of people, to like torment? She loved him so much. A person that cut out her tongue, raped her, and destroyed her entire village. Hunter had her has his, had his men hunt her down, and she loved him for what reason? I I don't know. I It beats me. I understand Stockholm syndrome, and the reason I keep saying I understand is because I've had to do like so much not cope into like making the ending make sense. I've had to like read different forums here on Reddit or like YouTube explaining the ending, but an ending shouldn't have to be fucking explained like that. Like, it makes no sense to me. Um, let's see. Towards the end, yeah, I feel as though we seen even after the end credit scene, like Aaron should have completed the rumbling. His whole entire mission, the entirety of it was like, oh, I can save my friends and save all of Eldia, and he definitely would have. Everybody would have been alive. Everybody would have been safe. I quick side note, I really don't mind the alliance that much. I know a lot of people don't really like the alliance between like Marley and stuff. I will say it was a little weird. They just kind of like forgive each other. Like, oh, bygones be bygones. And Armin gets like a hard on for Annie, even though Annie fucking genocided like a lot of fucking people, and we just kind of forgot about that. I just realized what I said. Aaron also is genociding a lot of people, but like genocide doesn't trump genocide. Like we don't like two wrongs don't make it right. You get what I'm saying? Um, but I will say like Aaron, if Aaron just finished rumbling and the alliance like was just like, yeah, Aaron, because I ain't gonna lie, if I'm Mikasa, I'm Armin, I'm on some, bro. Do what you gotta do, cause listen, bro, I ain't going up against your Titans and shit, bro. I don't know what kind of crack they were smoking in fucking in Eldia and Paradise. I don't know what kind of fucking crocodile heroin they were fucking injecting into their veins. But if I seen that shit, I'd be like, bro, we're in hell. I'm not fighting Aaron. I'm not doing that. Plus Aaron's my man's, and I know exactly why he wants to do this shit. Look at this shit. Like he I don't want to die. I don't want to fucking die. I don't want to fucking die. And they were coming to kill us. It was either us or them, and they didn't want to stop. Aaron tried to stop it, and they did not want to stop. So, me personally, it's going to be them. It's not. It's never going to be me. You get what I'm saying? But there's another thing too. Like that ending, because he didn't finish the rumbling. I feel as though if he finished the rumbling, the end credit scene, we would have never seen Eldia fall and get bombarded. And then they're gonna probably make Attack on Titan 2 or Attack on Titan the Next Generation, which I don't want to see that, to be honest. I mean, I'll probably watch it. Not gonna lie, I fuck with Attack on Titan, but I really don't want to see it just because I feel like the story's done. I don't really understand why this story needs to prolong, keep going. I'm not entirely sure. Um, Another thing I will say that I didn't quite like about the ending is how Aaron had to be the catalyst who killed his mom, which to me that just doesn't really make sense. I don't understand how or why. It's on some like infinite feedback loop type shit, and it was a cool moment in the manga or the anime when it like got revealed, but I wasn't. I was like, it's a little weird. You purposely had to set yourself on this path, like, and that's another thing. Like Aaron was like, oh, I'm sentient. I have the power of the founding, but I thought the whole point of the story was Aaron wasn't a slave, like he was born free. But towards the end, like it ends up being the will of Ymir, and Aaron is still a slave. Aaron was a slave to his ideals or his fucking self the entire I don't know why the fuck it made no sense to me. Like if Aaron had all this power to even create this fucking time loop, then why was he so powerless to even stop the will of Ymir? Why was he so powerless to his friends who he was fighting literal he had it makes no sense. They only had like what, four, five maybe of the Titans, and they're going up against all the other Titans from past, and somehow they make it out alive. I don't know. It it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool reading it, but like it's just unrealistic. Like at what point did these Titans and these shifters just become like fodder? I, I think I'm gonna end the video there, guys. But if you liked it, subscribe. You know, drop a follow, whatever, man. This is my little rant. Thanks for listening.